Safeguarding failures don't happen by accident. They happen when firms don't have the structure right. So how do you set up your firm for safeguarding success? So for CASS 15, your firm must appoint a single director or senior manager of sufficient skill and authority to be responsible for oversight of operational compliance and reporting to your governing body. That person should direct policies, they should monitor and manage risks and issues, and wherever needed, escalate matters to the board for support. A simple yet effective step firms should take is to label account names with the word safeguarding wherever possible. Now, clarity really does matter, so this labeling should extend to your internal ledgers too, so that no one mistakes these funds as belonging to the firm. What are the requirements for allocating relevant funds that come into your firm? So for every payment you receive that falls under safeguarding, it must be allocated to a safeguarding account by the end of the business day following the date of receipt. You may ask, what happens if you're not sure who the funds belong to? Well, in that case, you should book those funds as unallocated relevant funds and investigate to find out which client these funds belong to. And if you're holding money for a payee who doesn't have a payment account with you, you need to allocate them immediately so they can be made available to the payee upon the account being opened. And finally, if your firm receives funds that you are unable to identify as relevant funds, or other funds for that matter, you must investigate and record the funds in your books and records as unidentified relevant funds. If subsequently these funds are identified as relevant funds, but you are unable to identify the client, the funds must then be recorded as unallocated relevant funds. If your firm is unable to identify if those funds are relevant funds or other funds upon investigation, you should really consider returning these funds back to the source. Thanks for watching. Check out our next video where we'll discuss the segregation of relevant funds.